Hello, this is Gary Wishon, the disgruntled heathen. Sorry I hadn't done anything in a while. Damn toothache was driving me crazy. While I was writhing in agony because of a damn toothache, I was still watching the daily Bugs Bunny parade of psychopathy known as the Trump presidency. It is just awe-inspiring, its scope of depravity and just mentally challenged jackassery. His base, the religious wrong. When I say religious wrong, I mean everyone in the world has a right to be religious. I would fight for their right to be religious. It's wrong when they inflict it on others. And when they back Donald Trump, they're inflicting themselves on others. It's amazing how they want to claim the moral high ground and they're backing Trump. How they want to say gays should be put to death like the NFIB does. Then say Donald Trump is a godly man. How they try to stress that anyone who does anything benevolent is somehow borrowing from their worldview. And then say Donald Trump is a godly man. And they pray for Donald Trump, supposedly. It's like a 1-2 punch of just pure psychopathy. So that's why I'm talking about Donald Trump. Keeping track with all this dangerously crazy shit he does, I'm seeing a pattern. Whenever he gets in trouble with something real and substantive, like the emoluments clauses he's violating, he throws out some psychotic gibberish and then people get distracted. If you like a masochist and you can handle this mental torture that is his presidency and following it along, you can hopefully join me in trying to figure out what is his next step. He got in trouble with the emoluments clauses, and then he talked about Greenland and trying to buy it. He got in trouble with X, Y, or Z, and then he starts talking about investigating the Obamas. It's just so much. But I think I see his next step, or one of his next steps. And it's this. He fucked his base over was this trade war with China. His entire bullshit narrative revolves around him being a trade genius, a financial genius. He is the smartest guy in any room, financially speaking, so yada, yada, yada. The only way I think he can save himself now is say, yes, the trade war is hurting China. But the only people in China that counts are the ruling elite. Their 1%. Their 1% do not give a fuck about what happens to the rest of China. Because China is so overpopulated, they can lose 100 million citizens and still be a world power. And still be a force it's like a fucking juggernaut. Slave labor is, in the modern era, a very powerful thing, and they have that in spades. When he was talking about removing the emission standards in California for vehicles. I think I stumbled across his next move. He needs to get China. China's been trying to sell their cars, their polluting, promoting, dangerous, fucking dangerous as hell cars in this country forever. China has this habit of trying to clone other car makers' stuff. So much so that I think they're banned in Germany now because they want to stop stealing from BMW. And the pollution standards is ridiculous. When Trump went to remove the emission standards for California, what if he's trying to whittle down? First off was the emission standards. Chinese cars are polluting junkers. It's just a fucking smog bank in most of their cities because of that. The next step would be removing regulations for safety. He then opens the door for Chinese imports. He then looks like he knows what the fuck he's doing, at least for his base. Everyone else above whose IQ is above carpet will know what he's done. Everyone else won't care. Their guy suddenly looks competent again. That's my bet. What's yours? Comments down below. What do you think his next outrage is going to be? Till next time, goodbye.